Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Implementing the royal directive, Shabab Oman 2 will depart the Sultanate to Europe tomorrow on its third international voyage, trip of friendship and peace. A research team from Sultan Qaboos University wins an award for Best Scientific Paper in the International Conference in Academic Research in the Italian city of Venice. And North Korea test fires a ballistic missile that fails seconds after its launch. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in detail. Implementing the royal directives of His Majesty the Sultan, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, Royal Navy of Oman ship Shabab Oman 2 will depart the Sultanate tomorrow on its third international voyage, trip of friendship and peace. A farewell ceremony will be held in Saeed bin Sultan Naval Base, and it will be presided over by His Excellency Saeed Badr bin Saud Al Busaidi, the Minister responsible for Defence Affairs. Shabab Oman 2 ship on its 6-month voyage will visit a number of European countries and will participate in sailing ship races along with marine festivals. The ship aims to deliver its message of extending bridges of communication and friendship bonds between the Sultanate and world countries, in addition to introducing the Omani culture. With the participation of the Sultanate, activities of the Arab Festival for Radio and Television on its 18th round were concluded in the Republic of Tunisia. The Public Authority for Radio and Television obtained an appreciation award in the festival that is organized by Arab States Broadcasting Union. The conclusion ceremony witnessed the participation of His Excellency Ali bin Khalfan Al Jabri, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Information, and His Excellency Nasser bin Sulaiman Al Sudani, Deputy Chairman of Public Authority for Radio and Television. A research team from Sultan Qaboos University won the award of Best Scientific Paper, presented during the International Conference for Global Trends in Academic Research Field, which was held in the Italian city of Venice. The study sought to build a multi-dimensional standard to measure the awareness of information and behavioral ethics associated with them for the students at the university phase, in addition to verify the validity and stability. This pilot test study centered on cases of information ethics, in addition to the main social and psychological points of view as theories of social cognition and planned behavior. Within the programs of developing and updating its education and vocational training sector, the Ministry of Manpower celebrated the inauguration of a digital control laboratory at the Mechanical Engineering Department in the Vocational Training Center in the Wilaya of Ibri. The Ministry of Manpower will enable the students to use modern and updated techniques in the field of designing and engineering production in line with the needs of various economic development. The digital laboratory was established with the support of Oman LNG as the direct contributor within its ambitious program in the field of social investment and society development in its various sectors. North Korea test-fired a ballistic missile from an area north of Pyongyang today, but it failed seconds after it was launched. The test comes with tension high on the Korean peninsula, with this latest in a series of missile launches by the North and warnings from U.S. President Donald Trump's administration that it was running out of patience. In Washington, a U.S. defense official confirmed to the reporters that North Korea had test-fired some kind of missile. The report added that the missile apparently exploded seconds after liftoff. U.S. armored vehicles are deploying in areas in northern Syria along the tense border with Turkey, a few days after the Turkish airstrike that killed 20 U.S.-backed Kurdish fighters. A Syrian war monitor and Kurdish activists said on Friday. A video showed a convoy of U.S. armored vehicles driving on the rural road in the village of Darbasia, a few hundred meters from the Turkish border yesterday. Clashes in the area were reported between Turkish and Kurdish forces on Wednesday, a day after the Turkish airstrike, which also destroyed a Kurdish command headquarters. Four Iraqi traffic policemen were killed yesterday when a suicide car bomb detonated outside their station, close to a street where several foreign media have offices in Baghdad. 5 people were also wounded by the blast on Abu Nawas Street. The street runs alongside the east bank of the Tigris River, and the French embassy is located in the area. Daesh group claimed the suicide attack. The group has controlled parts of Iraq and Syria since 2014. Still to come in our news bulletin. The NISWA Design Day 2017 were concluded at the NISWA College of Applied Sciences. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Committee of Follow-up and Evaluation of the Completion of Preserving Hygiene and Health at School Environment at the Sultanate's level concluded its evaluation visits of schools in the Governorate of South Sharqiya. The committee evaluated the fields of terms and contents of the competition in hygiene and health, achievements, student care, and the school's effort in the field of awareness and traffic culture. The competition seeks to build up the students' personality, provide them with education, in addition to encourage the schools to implement a number of programs and educational activities which work in achieving the 3 main aspects of the competition: hygiene, health, and environment. The number of registered small and medium-sized entrepreneurs in the Sultanate during the first quarter of this year reached 2,759. According to the initial data issued by the National Center for Statistics and Information, the total number of SMEs in the Sultanate increased to 25,980 establishments. The Governorate of Muscat has the biggest number of SMEs, as it witnessed during the first quarter of this year the registration of 930 establishments. It is worth mentioning that the total number of registered SMEs reached 8,066 establishments. To highlight the significance of design specialization in different aspects of life and to showcase students' creativity in design, NISWA Design Days 2017 were concluded at the NISWA College of Applied Sciences. More details in the following report by Salah bin Khalfan Al-Rabi.
After 3 days of scientific and practical discussions, NISWA Design Days 2017 were concluded at NISWA College of Applied Sciences, emphasizing the importance of design specialization in different aspects of life. The event witnessed a number of lectures and training workshops in the areas of graphic, digital, and spatial design.
This event actually is very important to the students. It links their theoretical aspects of learning into a kind of practical aspects so that they can apply whatever they study into a kind of reality, which is a kind of successful reality.
In addition to the workshops, NISWA Design Days included a design exhibition showcasing students' work in the various fields of design like 2 and 3 dimensions, graphic art, photography, and artistic production. A number of design specialists participated in presenting the discussions and seminars during the 3 days of the event, giving the college students an opportunity to learn and get hands-on experience at the same time.
My lecturer's name deconstruction. He interviewed for the interior design. This lecture speaking about the modern trends of architectural design, special for deconstruction.
Linking theory with practical application was the most prominent feature of the discussions that took place at the event, as some former graduates of the college who made their way into the labor market presented their successful experiences for the students. For the Sultanate of Oman Television English News, Saleh Mukhalfan al-Rahbi, Ad-Dakhiliya, Governorate.
The lobster fishing season will end tomorrow in the Sultanate's waters. The fishing started in the beginning of March in the coastal wilayas of the Governorate of Wusta, Dhofar and South Sharqiya, which lasted for 2 months. This season registered positive economic indices of production quantity and the size of the lobsters. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth called upon all fishermen and companies, establishments dealing with selling and exporting of lobsters, to register the stock, pointing out that the exporting of lobsters is not allowed after the end of this fishing season. A seminar was held in the Wilaya of Thamreit entitled Oman Without Accidents within the competition of the Traffic Safety 2017. On the sideline of the seminar, a traffic safety exhibition was held in the Wilaya, aiming to spread awareness among people in the society. It included wide participations from all bodies concerned, especially Directorate of Traffic in Thamreit, Traffic Education Committee at Thamreit Air Base, the Public Authority for Civil Defence and Ambulance in the Governorate of Dhofar, and the Ministry of Social Development, in addition to the Omani Women's Association and schools in the Wilaya. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of cloud accumulation over the Hajar Mountains. Low clouds and fog expected over the governorates of South Sharqiya and Wusta. Winds will be westerly to northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1 meter. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. As per the royal directives, Shabab Oman 2 will depart the Sultanate to Europe tomorrow on its 3rd international voyage, trip of friendship and peace. A research team from Sultan Qaboos University wins an award for Best Scientific Paper in the International Conference in Academic Research in the Italian city of Venice. And North Korea test fires a ballistic missile, but fails seconds after its launch. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsrooms and the studio, it's good night.